Hey y'all, what's up? JamiThatsMe here. Welcome back to the channel. Listen, today we're going to get into our favorite episode, which is Court is Messy. All right. So if you're new to the channel, hey, make sure that you guys are coming into the video, you're liking, and you're also subscribing to the channel. Now, keep in mind, this one will be a bit different than what's we're used to doing. All right. I feel like a lot of you guys that are watching it over here on YouTube can consider this a podcast. Okay. Unless you're over there on Patreon. Right now, we're going to check out this particular episode dealing with Judge Judy. Well, formerly Judge Judy. I believe it's called Judy Justice. And we're going to check out this episode. And it's a part one, part two. Not fully sure what it all entails, but this was sent to me by a subscriber a few weeks back. And we're finally getting the opportunity to bring it to the front for us to check it out. All right. So leave your thoughts and everything down below. Let's see. For the people that want to go catch it over there on Amazon, and watch it for yourself, it is season 3, episode 99. The flat tire fallout is what it's being called. So, yeah, let us go ahead and get right on into that thing. Let's check it out.
Faith Hamilton is suing her ex-husband's partner, Sunshine Green, for vandalizing her car and defamation.
Court come to order. All rise.
Have a seat, please.
Judge, case 3168, Hamilton versus Green.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ms. Hamilton, it is your allegation that the defendant vandalized your car.
Yes, ma'am.
And in addition to vandalizing your car, you say that she, in fact, did defame you, and I believe that that was on a social media.
Yes, ma'am, Facebook.
The defendant denies that she vandalized your car, and she says that you, in fact, defamed her. She has a counterclaim.
Yes, ma'am.
I read your papers, and it seems that you were married to a man whose name is...
Adele.
How long were you married?
We got married December of 2019. We were divorced May of 2023.
And the defendant dated your husband.
Yes, ma'am.
Was that
When?
after the divorce?
Before the divorce.
Before. How much before the divorce?
I wouldn't even know. I just received information from him while he was incarcerated.
Okay. You met him while he was incarcerated?
No, I met him when he was out of incarceration.
Give me the month and year.
Huh?
Probably about October of 2023, I believe.
What was he incarcerated for?
He was on a parole violation.
Okay. How long was he incarcerated for?
Less than 2 years, maybe about 16 months, maybe.
But you met him before he went into jail.
Correct.
And did you continue to communicate with him while he was incarcerated?
Yes.
Did you see him? Did you visit him?
No, actually, he was paroled to me.
To your home?
What the hell going on? Wait a minute, y'all. I'm sorry. I have to go back. Be mad at me later, girl. Be mad at me later. I feel like I'm missing key details. Let me go back, honey. Please.
Her, she has a counterclaim.
Yes, ma'am.
I read your papers, and it seems that you were married to a man whose name is...
Adele.
How long were you married?
We got married December of 2019. We were divorced May of 2023.
And the defendant dated your husband.
Yes, ma'am.
Was that after the divorce?
Before the divorce.
Before. How much before the divorce?
I wouldn't even know. I just received information from him while he was incarcerated.
Okay. You met him while he was incarcerated?
No, I met him when he was out of incarceration.
Give me the month and year.
Probably about October of 2023, I believe.
What was he incarcerated for?
He was on a parole violation.
Okay. How long was he incarcerated for?
Less than 2 years, maybe about 16 months, maybe.
But you met him before he went into jail.
Correct.
And did you continue to communicate with him while he was incarcerated?
Yes.
Did you see him? Did you visit him?
No, actually, he was paroled to me.
To your home?
Yes.
You're out of
Upon his release.
So he came to your house from prison?
I picked him up from prison.
Now, at some point, you were in a car together with your ex-husband.
Yes, it was my car.
What were you doing together?
We were just hanging together. We were leaving my sister's house.
So this is after the divorce,
Yes.
month and year.
November 2023.
So it was a friendly divorce?
Well, it wasn't friendly to start. After a few months went by, we talked and decided that we just wanted to be friends.
This incident happened in November. Do you remember the day?
Yes, ma'am. November 27th, 2023.
Tell me what happened.
So me and my ex-husband, we were sitting in the car.
Where?
out in the parking lot of my sister's apartment complex. We were getting ready to leave. He informed me that Sunshine was sitting in a car nearby. So I just told him, let's just leave.
Do you live in that area?
No, ma'am.
You were in the parking lot for what reason?
I was not in the parking lot. I received a telephone call requesting that I come and meet with him to release his clothing that were at my home because he was on the run.
He sounds like a prize if that's true. So he tells you to meet him where he knows he's going to be with his ex-wife.
I had no idea.
You had no idea.
No
That's
idea.
a messy man.
So
And
now-
first of all, before we even go further, where the fuck is he at? Where he at? Is he coming in to testify or be a witness for either side, either party? I can't. And when did she say this man had got out of incarceration? So they got married in 2019 in December, got divorced in May of 2023. Sunshine said she was dealing with him before the incarceration. So I guess, yeah, so then that was October 2023. But a few months after they divorced, and she was still dealing with him, though, her divorced husband, all the way up to November, it appears. Sunshine wanted him to get his clothing. He told her where to come to get the damn clothes because he was on the run. So I guess that's when he was getting ready to get locked up. Oh, that's probably why he's not there now, because he's still locked up.
You're in the parking lot with
I
your
don't know.
ex-husband,
Yes.
and he says to you, there is Sunshine.
Yeah.
And you know who Sunshine is.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
So I told him it would just be best if we decided to leave.
Because you were no longer together, is that right?
No,
Because-
we were together. We're on the run. Where he was paroled to at my house, he can't come there because police and parole were looking for him.
What were they looking for him for?
He got released from incarceration October 18th. Approximately a week later, he absconded from parole.
How do you do that? You mean he didn't report to his parole officer?
I contact parole, letting them know that he was not at home when he's supposed to be at home.
Okay, so he was paroled to you, and he left your house.
Yes.
Got it. How many hours or days had he been gone when you contacted his parole officer?
Approximately about a week.
So you didn't know where he was. Did you know where he was?
Yes, I did.
Where was he?
He was with me and with other people as well.
You mean with other ladies?
I assume so.
You assume so. Okay. So when you
Girl,
called
who
the
the hell is
parole
that?
officer,
Now, she looks like a very young woman. This young lady looked like she could be somewhere in her 40s. With the name Adele, it's given he probably in his 50s. And you too damn old to be playing these games. I need to see a picture of this man because I'm a little confused. Okay? And your ass out here fool-out lying with her and then this other lady and all these other folks. You got a lot going on. Y'all put up with a lot for a jailbird.
to advise him that he was no longer with you, you weren't worried for his safety.
I was absolutely worried about his safety, and I gave him multiple chances of please return back home. I spoke with parole. Parole is willing to give you an additional chance as long as you come back home and contact them, let them know that you're here. He would tell me multiple times that yes, he will come and return back. And as I continue to ask him, like, where are you at? What's going on? It's after 9.
Baby, let me tell y'all something. Sunshine pretty much did that because the Sunshine contained that man. Okay, so Sunshine utilized the parole against him to make sure his ass come to that house and stay in that damn house. You're mine. She may have had you once, but I'm gonna have you all the time. Do you understand what I'm saying? Get your ass in here and sit down somewhere. She was trying to keep that man on lockdown like the parole was too.
9 o'clock, you need to be here. And he tells me, well, I'll be there, and never shows up.
I got it. Okay, so now you see her in the parking lot.
Yes.
This prize package, by the way, where is he now?
Incarcerated.
Ah, good.
Still locked
He'll
up.
be able to watch me from the rec room. He now called her and told her to meet him and bring him clothes to where he was going to be with you. Did you know that he had called her?
I didn't.
No. And when you saw her, you were driving
No,
your
no,
car.
he was driving.
He was driving your car.
Yes.
With no license.
Don't shut out. That's the least of his troubles,
Right?
right?
Right. Right.
He's got you, the parole board, and the entire penitentiary system to worry about. Having no driver's license is really the least of his problems. Okay. Who robbed what?
As I was driving down a street, I came in contact with Abdel walking. So I welcomed them both into my vehicle. He put out a handgun and demanded money from me.
Ooh.
They snatched the money and ran. Both of them ran out of the vehicle.
No. What's going on? Now he up there robbing you and using you, and ain't no telling what else he get from you. That's girl.
Faith Hamilton claims her ex
Oh, they'll need to stay behind bars. This sound
Sunshine
like.
Green vandalized her car and defamed her online. Sunshine is countersuing for a false police report and defamation.
So he sees her. There's Sunshine. You know who Sunshine is. You say, let's go.
Yes.
And
As we were leaving, Sunshine began chasing us. So once I noticed that she were chasing us, I told him, let's go to the police station.
That's not true.
We were,
no. Just
as we were driving, we were stopped at a red light, and Sunshine got out of her car and tried to punch the passenger side of my window car. And I have a video of that as well. I can show you that. And we continued to drive until we reached the police station.
okay. And you say that's not true.
That's not true.
Okay, so I'd like to see that video.
Babe, back up. Babe, go, babe.
Your Honor, the reason.
Now, that was you getting out of your
Yes.
car and approaching her car.
Yes.
So when you said that's not true, that's what I saw. I saw you angry getting out of your
She
car.
stated that I
Just
tried
a
to bust
second.
out a window.
Just a second. I saw you angry getting out of your car. And then the camera went. Okay, so you said to him, let's go to the police station. And
Once we got to the police station, they said I had to wait for an officer to get there. I waited for about an hour or so, but I didn't stay to actually get a report.
okay. And then you left.
And then I left.
Keep going.
Later that day, Sunshine came by my home, in which I have a video of that, where she asked my mother, what kind of car do I drive?
Okay. Now, she has, again, Miss Green.
Yes.
Just want to let you know, I saw that video. You told me that that wasn't the case. She says she has a video of you in conversation with her mother.
I would like to see the video.
Just a second. No, that's not what I asked you. Am I going?
Can I go back for a second? Because my thing is this. If the man is with you and Sunshine is pulling up and you at your sister's house, you don't want to just go in your sister's house and tell he can go on about his business? Go ahead on and be with Sunshine? I mean, you did divorce him for a reason, right? I don't know, girl. Let's keep going.
Going to see you talking to her mother.
No, ma'am.
Okay, let's see the video.
Hello? Let me put hold on. Hi, how are you? Are you Faith? I am. You are? Faith drive a black truck? Why is that? Is this shirt black?
And?
Ma'am.
I mean, just a second. That is you.
Sunshine up here
absolutely-
lying.
That is you.
Well, I actually cannot see the video.
Oh, you can go up. But
Can
you
I
know
actually
if you
go up there and look?
listen to me, Sunshine, whether you can see it or not,
I'm screaming at Sunshine and sitting up here talking about she can't see herself on the video. Ma'am, you know that you went up there and you had that cigarette in your hand. And you was like, excuse me, are you such and such's mama? Are you Faith's mom? What, she drive a black? Like, stop it. You know that you did that and you over here squinting. I actually can't see that. But you was ready to say that what the lady was saying was lies until she showed that beautiful bean footage on you. Whew, girl, that's giving a piece of harassment. That's giving a piece of harassment, but let's keep going. And it's crazy because it's all behind this raggedy ass man in my personal that probably should stay behind them bars just a little bit. But anyway.
you know whether you were there.
Absolutely. 'cause
Just
they were,
a second. You know.
Hello, what she said. Just a
whether
second.
Or not, you were there. So the question is, you want to look and see whether I can see that it was you there?
No, me.
Oh, just a second.
Just a second.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Screaming.
Yes.
Okay. You were there and asking what kind of car she drove. That would be a yes.
Yes. But that was.
That just a second. That's not a but. That's a yes.
Yes.
what was your interest in whether or not she drove a Tesla or a Grand Prix or a Chevy? What was your interest in that?
Because on November 19th, I had filed charges against Adele and Faith Hamilton in regards to an incident that occurred when,
Put that down.
which is the police report.
Put it down.
Your Honor.
Chip. On November 19th, you say you filed a complaint against the two of them.
Yes,
For what?
for robbery.
Okay. Who robbed what?
As I was driving down a street, I came in contact with Adele walking. Adele called me on the phone. Adele asked me if I can come back and speak with him. As I came back, he stated he has Faith with him. They were walking together. And I said, okay, that's fine. He said, well, Faith would like to speak with you as well. I said, well, it's not going to be a problem,
me.
is it? I said, because I don't want to be in no problem. So he said, no. So I welcomed them both into my vehicle. He put out a handgun and demanded money from me. As I had the money in my conceal, which was my rent for $850, Faith snatched the money and ran. Both of them ran out of the vehicle, which at that time I immediately went to the police station and filed a police report.
My question is, what are you doing here?
Because I was gonna let the police know this is her address. I didn't know at the time. I gave them two different addresses, and then I ended up came in contact by someone.
Well, that's not really smart, is it?
It's not at all.
It's not really
not, 'cause I
smart to
put my
go
life
to the
in
house, and
jeopardy
you
by
don't
doing
look
that.
frightened. I mean, you're there asking her questions. You didn't ask whether she lived there or not. You asked what kind of car she had.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And then
And then later that day, I was leaving for work because I work overnights around 8:30 p.m. I noticed that my front windshield was busted out and the two tires on my passenger side was busted out as well.
photographs?
Yes.
I like to take a look at them.
She got all her
And that was on the
evidence,
27th?
baby. Sunshine. You better get it
ma'am.
together, Sunshine.
Your Honor, can I say something?
Yeah.
I also have a text message that she sent with a video of her actually busting out of my windshield. And I also have a Ring camera video of her busting two of the tires as well.
Stop
I
shaking
had no
your
idea
head.
about this.
Just a second.
'Cause
I
she
don't care
proved
whether
you
you have an
wrong
idea
every
of
time.
Miss Green. That
Why?
is,
This is all
just
new
a
to
second.
me.
Well, it's not new to you that she's accusing you of vandalizing her car, because certainly you're here because she's accusing you of vandalizing. So what's news to you is she has video proof of you doing it from a Ring camera. Am I correct?
I have
You
not.
have no idea. You
No
haven't seen it.
idea.
Okay, now, I've already seen two videos, Miss Green. The first one, you said didn't happen until we saw it, and then you said, well, it did happen. The next one was, she said you came to her home to try to find out what kind of car you drove, and you said, no, I didn't. And then she had a video. Pay careful attention. So far, your batting average is in the toilet. This is from your ex-husband's text messages.
Yes.
It reads, your face next. Call her and ask what just happened. Soon you're next. Call Faith and tell her to check her vehicle.
Faith Hamilton has accused her ex-husband's partner, Sunshine Green, of vandalizing Faith's car and online defamation. Sunshine is countersuing, claiming Faith defamed her on social media.
Now, I'm going to play the video. I haven't seen it either. Before I play it, do you want to tell me whether or not I'm going to see you flattening her tires and busting her windshield?
No, Your Honor.
You sure?
Video, please.
Okay.
Okay, so that's somebody who I can't identify coming up to your car. It's a single person. unless you have it clearer on your phone.
No, that's the only one, the video that I have. That's the video for the tires. I have a video where you can't see her, but in the video, somebody's running up to my window.
Shh. Let me see it. Don't tell me what. I mean, I have eyes.
The one of the windshield is on the phone.
Okay. I'll take a look at it. Kevin.
I think that was her. I think Sunshine did walk up there.
Your Honor, again,
Crawl down.
I don't know nothing about no windows. I'm not.
The time of
That
events is
was
just
not me.
too ironic. Lying. That looked like the same outfit
Who
you had
took this
earlier on that
video?
day.
She sent my
took that
ex-husband a
video.
text message. That video, in the text message, she says...
No, I can read.
I'm sorry.
I can read. So you got this video, because this video is not from a Ring camera. This is taken from somebody's own camera because they're following their feet.
Yes.
Okay? That's what it shows. Okay, now I'll see the text message.
May I see that video as well?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
She can't
Absolutely.
hold my
Would
phone.
you show this to Miss
Yeah,
Green?
show it to. Don't let her. She won't be able to hold my phone. Just press play for her. Okay.
This is from your ex-husband's text messages.
Yep. I'm glad she got a screenshot
It
of that.
reads, your face next. Call her and ask what just happened. Soon you're next. Call Faith and tell her to check her vehicle.
Ooh.
Sarah, would you do me a favor? Go in the back and dial this number, 716.
Can I have that?
Yeah.
Do you want me to write it down? You might want to have her take her phone off airplane mode.
Just a second, is your phone with you?
Yes, ma'am.
Take it out. Take
I
it off
know that's
whatever
right, Your
mode it's
Honor.
on. What mode is it on? Kevin, go over and watch the
Clock that
defendant,
piece of
please.
tea, Your Honor.
Take it off,
Actually,
whatever mode is off. Perfect. Just want to see, it may not come through this number, but that certainly
see.
sounds interesting. Because whoever did this to your car clearly had two things. Had your ex-husband's telephone number, because they sent him a text message. That's one. Knew your name, Faith. That's two.
Come on.
I have a police report as well.
Okay, Kevin, you can come back now. But first, would you give me
I used to,
Miss
y'all.
Hamilton's police report?
I used to couldn't stand Judge Judy. Do you hear me? But as I've gotten older, I get it a little bit, girl. I get it a little bit. It's
Should I
hilarious.
turn this back off or should I leave it on?
Just leave it right there.
Leave it right there.
It's a spam number, so when you call it, it just says, thank you for accepting our offer. And it's a spam number, so I'm sure it could be a generated number if people are looking to get alternative phone numbers.
Kevin, would you go over to the phone?
I know that's
See if
right.
anything buzzed. Nothing. Leave it up here.
I know that's right.
Thank you.
Yep, I would be seeing what messages she sent out. Open up your messages. I know that's right. Let me
Okay, but this is just a police report about what happened. It doesn't give me any further information.
Your Honor,
What?
may I speak, please?
About what?
I have a police report that Faith filed against me and had me arrested. And in that police report, and when I approached the judge, which the case just got dismissed, none of this that she's stating was any of the charges that,
Just a second. You have a countersuit,
yes.
and your countersuit is for false charges. I assume these are the false charges.
Yes.
Well, you have to understand, Ms. Green, so far what I have is you were at a place going to meet your ex-boyfriend.
come on.
Who you were really annoyed at because he left the home where you had allowed him to come to after he was released from prison. You went to jail, you picked him up, you brought him home, and all of a sudden he disappears for a week. And you're back and forth, you better come back. I spoke to your parole officer, he'll give you another chance. Nothing. Then you get a call from him, according to you, meet me at this parking lot because I need some clothes. You go over there. You are angrily exiting your car. Then I have, that same day, you verifying or attempting to verify with the person who lives in her house, she says her mother, what kind of car she drives, because you knew he didn't have a car, because he was driving the car that you saw in the afternoon. You wanted to know what kind of car Miss Hamilton drove. That night, her car is vandalized. And Adele receives a text message from a spam number that says, next time it's your face. Soon you're next. Call Faith and tell her to check her vehicle. I have to tell you that in a beyond a reasonable doubt situation, maybe some jury of 6 or 12 would have some doubt about whether or not you vandalized her car. So far, I have to tell you, I have no doubt that you vandalized her car.
Clock it, Your Honor.
Understand.
Because I believe that too.
Are you a victim of an assault? Go to judyjustice.tv.
She did it. All right, y'all. 1 second, we got to go to part 2.
Previously on Judy Justice.
It seems that you were married and the defendant dated your husband.
Yes, ma'am.
Was that after the divorce?
Before the divorce.
Before the
Tell me what happened.
So me and my ex-husband, we were sitting in the car, and Sunshine got out of her car and tried to punch the passenger side of my window car.
Who robbed what?
He put out a handgun and demanded money from me. Faith snatched the money and ran. Both of them ran out of the vehicle.
This is from your ex-husband's text messages.
Yes.
It reads, your face next. Call Faith and tell her to check her vehicle. And then?
I also have a text message that she sent with a video of her actually busting out of my windshield. And I also have a Ring camera video of her busting the tires as well.
You have a countersuit.
Yes.
And your countersuit is for false charges. I assume these are the false charges.
Yes.
And now, the conclusion. Faith Hamilton is suing her ex-husband's partner, Sunshine Green, for vandalizing her car and defamation.
Anything else you want to tell me?
I also have another message where she sent to Adele.
I read it.
It says...
Just a sec, don't tell me what it says. B-A-E, what does that mean?
Bae. That's what she was calling him.
Bae. I'm not trying to be in nasty words, but I guess you don't want me anymore. I cry. I done fake accounts. I called from numerous numbers. I broke out windows. I keep in door. Told me that you were going to come back, which you didn't. I'm not going to wish bad on you. I love you, but this has caused me a lot. I will not reach out to you anymore. I give up trying. There are a few items here at the house that you didn't left. I will reach out to Faith or your mother to give it to them. There are still clothes and other personal things you left.
That is not me. She said Adele be out there with multiple other girls. That is not me.
Okay. Anything else?
Yes. So for the second part of my claim, I would have to say that I believe Sunshine is, I would have to say, obsessed with me. There are many occasions where that report that Sunshine told you about, where she filed the robbery charges against me and my ex-husband, when I answered to the detective, talked to him, I told him.
You can't tell me what you told the detective. Were you arrested on that complaint?
I was not arrested on that complaint. I actually received the order of protection from that.
Just a second. The answer is you were not arrested on her complaint.
No.
You were, in fact, contacted by the police.
Yes.
Subsequent to being contacted by the police is what you're telling me that you filed for a protective order?
Yes, and I was granted it.
Do you have a copy of it?
Yes.
I'd like to see it. What happened with it?
We have an order
Can I see
of
that,
stay
Your
away
Honor?
until May 9th of this year.
Did you have a hearing?
Yes, we had.
Who was present at the hearing?
I was there.
Was she there?
Yes.
Was testimony taken?
Not for me, no.
Was testimony taken from Miss Green?
Can I explain what happened on those dates? Because we had to go 3 times. On the first date, Sunshine told the judge that I lived with her.
Your Honor, she did state on record that
Just a second.
she was arrested.
Just a second.
So I had to prove that I didn't live with her because that's what Sunshine told the judge. And then when we went back, it was another discrepancy from Sunshine. And then when we went back, that's when the judge gave me the final order and the temporary protection order for May 9th of this year.
But you don't have to return to court. It expires May 9th.
Yes.
Does the defendant have a protective order against you?
No.
No. What else?
I also have where Sunshine posted on Facebook saying that I was a wanted felon, and she also posted where I live on Facebook.
Well, just a second. Are you on Facebook?
I am.
Can I see where she posted that you're a wanted felon?
Yes.
Before I look at it, did you post that she was a wanted felon?
I would like to see what she...
I'm asking you, before I look at it, I'm asking you whether or not you posted that she was a wanted felon.
No, I posted Adele is a wanted felon.
Okay.
You sure you didn't slip up? Because you've been lying in here. Sunshine.
Your Honor, can I say that?
Yes, no, you did. You
Ma'am,
did. Listen to me. I'm going to read it to you. If you know Adele, contact the Police Department of New York State Parole. He is wanted. Also, if you know where Faith Hamilton is, she is accomplished. I assume you meant accomplice, with hiding Adele, and she is wanted by the Police Department for felony charges. Her last known area.
Can I see that, please, ma'am?
Absolutely.
Why do you keep needing to see
Your
what
Honor,
it
can I
is
say
that you know you did? Huh?
Right. It clearly states that Adele is wanted by
Keep
the
reading.
police.
Keep reading.
Accomplished with hiding Adele, and she is wanted by the police department for felony charges.
Correct.
Right. With these charges that I filed on police department, which is here, I have it. They are wanted.
No, madam. First you said you didn't, then you
But
said you wanted to see it. I'll
Right,
take
but
it
I
back.
didn't-
I'll take it back now.
I do.
You have to understand something, madam. I get it.
Woo.
I get it. You posted here.
I didn't post anything. I can pull up my Facebook account.
Hold on a second. I'm going to show these to you, but let's make certain you have no information that the defendant has a serious illness.
No.
Okay.
A serious illness? That's crazy. Who said that? Who
Faith
did
Hamilton claims her ex-husband's partner, Sunshine Green, vandalized her car and defamed her online.
And do you have that
Sunshine is
illness
countersuing
yourself for you to
false
be sitting
police
up there
reports and defamation.
putting that out there on her if that's true?
Why she's on the tip of your nose, I have no idea. You're a girlfriend. You were dating him while he was married to her. If anything, you should be on the tip of her nose, not vice versa. So I don't know why she's on the tip of your nose. And you did, in fact, say she's a wanted felon. And that's not true. As a matter of fact, after a judge heard the allegations, the court granted her a protective order for almost a year against you, based upon your statements.
There's no order of protection for a year, ma'am. That is incorrect.
Tell me when it expires.
This order of protection expires 5/9/2024. The order was the order was issued on February. I never had a complete order of protection. I had a
Just a second. There is an order of protection against you. Understand this. Get it through your noodle.
Why are you having a hard
There is an order
time?
of protection against you. If you violate the order of protection, you're going to jail. She has an order of protection issued by a judge who you saw 3 times, who granted her a protective order much after you had filed these robbery charges against her, which the detectives decided to go nowhere. Detectives didn't buy it, and neither did the judge who heard the protective order case, because the charges that you filed against her were brought up before that judge, before he issued the protective order against you.
When I received this notification, I didn't receive this charge until when I approached in court. I came in court on February. I was not aware of none of this. I just received this in the mail. As I went to court on this and I argued, and I spoke with the DA and I spoke with the lawyer and I showed them that all this that was going on, and this is basically because of her husband, the judge and the DA and my attorney agreed.
No. Don't tell me what they agreed, madam. What I'm telling you...
I have the letter from the courts right here that states...
Just a second. Somebody prepared a letter for you for this proceeding?
Was the courts. It was from the court. It was from the...
Can I see what she has?
And here's... I would like
No. I'm not interested in that.
All right.
Because I didn't buy it, and neither did anybody else. What? This is an attorney from the Legal Aid Society. That's not from the court.
Right.
Return that to her.
I was never convicted of any charges.
Just a second. Return that to her.
I was never convicted of any charges.
Very good. Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $2,600. Just a second on your claim. Don't speak. On your claim, I find that she is guilty of vandalism, and I find that she did, in fact, defame you when she said that you were wanted for a felony in this post, which you clearly were not. Okay, now we're going to get to your counterclaim. Your counterclaim is false charges. Well, that's out because I find that you absolutely vandalized her car.
What's the next
and defamation. So now the only thing left that I'm going to hear is the defamation part of your lawsuit. Tell me how Miss Hamilton defamed you.
I have multiple messages from Facebook and also from her texting me stating that...
No, listen to me. Her sending you text messages is not defamation. That's communication between two people. She can call you the worst names in the book as long as it's between the two of you. Defamation is when it's relayed to a third person or other people. So you want to show me what it is that you are complaining about that she broadcasts to other people about you that would fall within the category of defamation.
Yes, I also have a witness here that also
Just a second. Show me.
Yes,
don't give me a whole bunch of stuff.
Y'all, please look at this witness. Please, the witness like, shit, I don't know if you want to call me like her, the way she eating you up, bitch. I thought I could get up here and lie. But she gonna see right through my ass, okay?
Third person or other people. So you want to show me what it is that you are complaining about that she broadcasts to other people about you that would fall within the category of defamation.
Yes, I also have a witness here that also
Just a second. Show me.
Yes,
Don't give me a whole bunch of stuff. Don't give me text messages. Just show me what you are alleging. Give her a pen, Kevin, and let her circle it.
I will.
Circle.
Yes. Which it has been posted on her page. And there you are.
Okay.
You still gave the judge some text messages, though. Is that a third party?
Is this something that she's talking to you?
I received that as a text message, and then she posted on her wall, which my witness right here, seen it.
Look at the witness looking off
Do
like,
you
B, don't
have
call
any
me.
information that the defendant has a serious illness?
No.
You posted here.
I didn't post anything. I can pull up my Facebook account. I can show you. I don't hardly post anything on Facebook.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'm going to show these to you. This appears to come from Faith Hamilton. But let's make certain you have no information that the defendant has a serious illness.
No.
Okay, now show the stuff.
Well,
shh. Don't speak.
But you could have a piece of
Your
cake.
Honor, this is
back and forth.
I'm going to show them to you because I don't understand them.
Your Honor, this is actually direct messages, and my Facebook name is not Faith D. Hamilton, it's Faith Hamilton.
So what you're telling me, can I have those back?
And that's not
Shh. So these are text messages.
That is
These-
the equivalent of a text
These are
message.
text messages.
Yes, that does not appear to be
These-
a public posting.
Okay.
Whatever they may be, they're direct between
They're-
two people, not a
okay.
posting for public.
Ms. Green,
Yes.
pay careful attention. You're flipping around. What I asked you for and what I told you was,
She told you
maybe
to
if you
stop
stop paying
flipping.
attention to other things, you'd give me what I wanted.
She told you to stop
Plaintiff
flipping.
has her Facebook account that does not have the Faith D. Hamilton in it. Someone could have taken the same photo that she has as her profile picture to create this account because this is not of the actual Facebook page. You could ask them to bring up the actual Facebook page.
Yes, you should. And from that Facebook page, you should be able to tell based on the screenshots what's what. Because if Faith message is coming in as blue, let me see. Let me make sure what she want. I'm over here looking at my messages trying to figure out why she bothering me. If Faith messages are coming up as blue, then Faith is Faith that did send it. But if it's coming up exactly how that woman's is, then it's giving Faith didn't send it. You created a damn page behind her and sat up there and lied on that girl. And it's a scheme that you set up to come to us and Judge Judy with the bush. Okay?
Faith D. Hamilton. You'll be able to see how many friends they have.
Tell them what you need.
Yeah, it's giving caught. The way she looked and looked down, like, oh yeah, it's giving caught.
Faith
Hold on,
Hamilton has accused her ex-husband's partner, Sunshine Green, of vandalizing Faith's car and online defamation. Sunshine is countersuing, claiming Faith defamed her on social media.
I said, I don't care what two people say to each other, texting back and forth or emailing back and forth. That's between two people. She could say whatever she wants to you. I mean, there are certain things she can't say, but certainly in here, nasty. But she can say this to you. I asked you to show me where she posted it on a public forum, and you gave me...
My witness has it, ma'am, in her phone. My witness has it.
Your witness has it.
Look at the witness,
from
y'all.
Where?
Facebook.
Okay. Do you have something that she posted on Facebook that mentions
Did
a
the witness
serious
create the Facebook
illness
page?
that Miss Green has?
Yes.
Well,
I'd like to see it. Let me see it.
Child, the folks is lying.
oh, let me stand here.
Okay, is this a Facebook page?
Sorry, I can't see. Yes, that would be a post then on her page.
On whose page?
Whoever Faith D. Hamilton.
That would be her.
Yeah.
That's not my Facebook. I can show you where I had to actually block her from messaging me on Facebook, and I can pull up my Facebook account, and my name is not Faith D. Hamilton on Facebook. That page is not for me. That is not my Facebook account. I had to actually block
Y'all need to see
Sunshine
when it was
for
created.
messaging me on Facebook. And again,
I want you to show this to the plaintiff, please.
Excuse me.
Your Honor, can I show you my Facebook account? These pictures that were posted 20 hours ago on my actual Facebook were posted when I was back in high school. So it appears that they whatever went to my Facebook, but these pictures from 20 hours ago were from years ago. And again, I don't post on Facebook.
Just a
I
second.
just share
Those were posted 20 hours ago?
from her account, but from my real account, these pictures, I was in high school in these pictures, and I was in high school from 2013 to 2017, and I can pull that up right now.
Pull up your Facebook page.
They thought they was gonna be able to game a system, y'all. They done pulled pictures up of this girl
Would you give
and
Sarah
put them
both
up
those?
20 hours ago to make it appear as though they suing this lady. That she making it appear as though she defamed them or her. Baby, look at it.
Okay, so it looks like the plaintiff has her Facebook account that does not have the Faith D. Hamilton in it. Someone could have taken the same photo that she has as her profile picture to create this account, because also it says that whoever took these screenshots, this is not of the actual Facebook page. You could ask them to bring up the actual Facebook page of Faith D. Hamilton. You'll be able to see how many friends they have.
Tell them what you need.
Instead of a photo I want to see the actual Facebook page that you're referring to.
I wish I understood all of this stuff.
And can I show you the
No.
This don't
Because it said in the screenshot,
So she needs
whoever
a
took the
picture of the
screenshot
Facebook page?
is friends with Faith D. Hamilton, which the plaintiff is claiming that she has blocked them, so they would be unable to be friends. So whoever took the screenshot either created the account or knew whoever created the account to be friends.
Okay.
It's the 20 hours ago for me.
She removed it. She removed it.
But her Facebook page is still active, and she posted as recently as February 26th.
Very good.
Yeah, because it say only
Okay,
two
just a
mutual
second.
friends.
Is that all that you have?
Yes.
Yes, good. Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $2,600. Counterclaims dismissed. We're finished here. Thank you.
This court is adjourned.
Whoop, there
Careful,
it is.
Miss Green, because there is a final order of
We'll give it to you.
protection that's out there, and it looks as if this lady
the
just
order of
might
protection is a
pay careful
non-offensive order of
attention.
protection.
This lady just might use it if you harass her, assault her, or come within the prescribed limits of where you're supposed to be away from her. She can have you arrested, and I wouldn't do it. I would just stay away from her. We're done.
This way, please.
Baby, Sunshine is
I
pissed.
am very pleased with the judge. I'm happy that she was able to see through the lies. I'm happy that she seen the truth, so I'm pleased.
I'm fine with it. She got what she wanted. She did what she had to do. She proved if it was me, which I know it was not me, but again, she likes to manipulate the system and also manipulate her ex-husband to believe this is the type of person I am, which I'm not.
She's jealous at the fact me and my ex-husband are great friends. She thought that she would be able to remove me from his life, and like I told him, you can do what you want to do. I'll be here to support you, and she doesn't like it.
I did not do that, which the video does not show that I done anything pertaining to a tire being punched or a window. But it's fine. She got it.
She did, in fact, damage my car. The judge knows. That's why she ruled in my favor.
I want to be left alone.
I just want her to leave me
You
alone.
leave him alone.
I don't want anything to do with this woman. And like Judge Judy said, if she continues to mess with me, I will contact the police.
And that's what's killing me softly. You want to sit up here and tell something, she need to leave us, or she need to leave me alone. Ma'am, how about you sit up here and you leave her alone? She the one that got a restraining order against you. You the one that went into the courtroom sitting up there lying. Okay, now there's more. Give me 1 second because I want to go back to this portion where Judge Judy sits with her. I think it's her,
You could
her
tell
granddaughter.
whoever created a fake Facebook page and took private messages and posted them knew the requirements of defamation as public consumption for in a public forum or for a third party to hear, because you could tell whoever took the screenshot was friends with this Faith D. Hamilton. And as the plaintiff said, she blocked her and wanted nothing to do with her. So that would have been impossible had it been
I don't
the plaintiff's.
understand all that, but I'm sure the people out there listening
Sure.
Yeah.
do understand that.
Sure, and the fact that they couldn't bring up the actual Facebook page when I requested it only
Right.
further proved my point. So
I also think it's interesting, Sarah, that today, I mean, within the last decade, most people have some sort of photographic ability in their house by way of their ring camera or whatever they put there that's stationary. But it makes your life so much easier.
sure, she had multiple videos. You know, some from the ring camera, most from either a ring or a security camera.
Right.
And it makes our job easier.
Well, it does. And because the person against whom this photography is being used usually doesn't know that it exists, it makes it even more interesting.
Want justice?
So, child, that's that on that, honey. I think that was a rather good episode. But y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments down below, honey, and what y'all think. I'm Jami, that's me. Don't forget to like up the video if you're catching this over there on the YouTube, honey. Subscribe to the channel. Catch y'all in the next one. Bye.
Yeah, tell him I preach to the choir. Stand with my feet to the fire. Give all the glory to God. Stand in the midst of these haters, I'm silent, nobody can stop me. Just gotta check in my notification, them numbers hit like it's a practice.